Shut up. Stop hitting.
I'm just thinking it. Check, test.
It's all fake.
It's a clapper, so I can see the thing and then sync.
It's one of these things you do to make believe that you're doing something.
But it's not anything.
It's... What is it, SeaWorld? Seals? You gonna throw me a fish?
Well, if I had a clapper, if I just went like that.
The news! Gringo Poppy! That's what people are talking about.
We're rolling.
I know we are. It's the Tim Dillon. Can you sit in your chair and do the show? Where are you going?
I was looking for my water.
Your water? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tim Dillon Show, if we can even call it that, if everybody's settled down. Our friends Devin Costa Ida Tavacoli join us this evening for the broadcast. Devin looks completely out of it, and then Ida looks very poised. She's sitting there very poised. Like we're gonna really, really get into it.
Yeah.
Here are the issues of the day. Greg Norman, golfer, Ben's friend, says we all make mistakes regarding Jamal Khashoggi's murder. Tell us, everybody, quickly, what's going on with the Saudi, because Saudis own everything now. They own a stake in Live Nation. They own free speech. Mm-hmm. They own a lot of the great real estate in America. Now, they also somehow have gotten golf.
Yeah.
The Saudis own golf now.
They can have it.
Live golf. So
that's what I say.
So for anyone that doesn't know, Greg Norman was a huge golfer in the 80s and the 90s.
The Shark from Australia.
Australia.
Right.
And so they gave him a war chest of about $350 million to get as many players over to the PGA Tour, from the PGA Tour to the Saudi Tour, which is going to take place in the U.S.
What's the Saudi Tour called?
LIV Golf. LIV Golf.
They love names like that. Mm-hmm. LIV Golf. Mm-hmm.
So this organization, it's a fund of Saudi Arabia. They're going to get people from the PGA Tour to play in these events. It looks like they got Phil Mickelson with $40 million to cross over.
He's in all kinds of gambling debts. He needs help.
That's the rumor, is he owes people tons and millions of dollars. It's always been a rumor. He had huge problems with gambling, but supposedly he's doing this to get, he owed Bones Mackay, his caddy, hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Don't get too in the weeds because no one cares except you about golf. No one cares.
Bones Mackay?
He does this. No one gives a fuck. And he keeps, I want broad strokes to just, we can understand what's happening.
So he's getting players from the PGA Tour over to the Saudi Tour. If they go to the Saudi Tour, they are banned from the PGA Tour.
Interesting.
And he's getting big players with money.
Right. And so now they keep asking him about Saudi Arabia. They keep going, hey, don't you have, what about the human rights violations? And he basically says things like, what are you going to do? And so they asked him about, so ahead of the group's inaugural event, set for June 9/11, September 11th. Not September 11th, June 9/11. But what does that mean?
June 9th through the 11th.
June 9th through the 11th. Odd. The first Saudi golf tournament is the 9th through the 11th of June? That's odd. At Centurion Golf Club outside of London, Norman was asked his thoughts on Saudi Arabia's involvement in the 2018 murder of Washington Post reporter and United States resident Jamal Khashoggi. Quote, from what I heard and what you guys reported, Norman said, just take ownership of what it is. Take ownership no matter what it is. Look, we've all made mistakes, and you just want to learn from those mistakes and how you can correct them going forward. He's so terrified because they'll kill him. So he's like, we all make mistakes. We all have a guy captured and tortured on closed circuit television while we instruct the captors how exactly to torture him. We've all made mistakes. Mulligan. And Greg Norman, his job now is just to defend the Saudi human rights record. Which, by the way, thank God America set up that labyrinth of secret torture prisons during the Iraq and Afghanistan war. So he could really just kind of point to that and be like, hey, man, there was a lot of people that we tortured that probably had nothing to do with anything. So thank God our moral authority is diminished. But this is a big thing for you because you really like golf.
They're breaking up the PGA Tour. Phil might not defend his title this year, but
all right, shut up. But he's really into it. He likes golf. You know what I mean? It's like I used to be a swimmer. He used to be a golfer. How insane would it be if I still cared about swimming?
Less insane.
I was a really good swimmer when I was 8.
Yeah, but then there's the Olympics. There's some spirit around swimming, I think, in this country.
There's not.
No? I mean, every 4 years.
Absolutely not. I mean, there's a spirit around maybe the Olympics, but
yeah, that's what I mean.
It would be insane.
Yes.
If I was cared about swimming. I haven't done it competitively in years. Mm-hmm. But I love Ben's passion for it, but it's just a little absurd. And it gets to a point where it's disgusting.
I find it endearing.
How much does he owe Bones Mackay?
Hundreds of thousands.
Who cares? Bones Mackay. Dude, these names he comes up with are fucking wild. I think he makes them up.
You didn't make that up?
No, it's Adam Bones Mackay. He's a golf announcer now. He retired from caddying for Phil, and people thought he wanted to be a broadcaster. Turns out he just was owed a bunch of money from Phil.
So what do you think Mickelson does? He goes to the casino and gets really wacky?
No, he plays golf with like Jordan and guys like that and just does massive bets.
And loses?
Yeah,
Shouldn't he win? Isn't he a professional? Isn't that the whole point?
No, because he runs on adrenaline. He probably goes, for $1 million, I'll hit it over this tree and slice it onto the green. Like,
wait, he does
insane.
dumb shit like that?
Yeah, he's a gambling addict.
Well, he deserves to be in fucking debtor's prison. If he's doing shit like that, like, watch me bounce it off a rock, $1 million. If he's doing stupid shit, I thought at least he was like, if I win, I get, like, if he's doing crazy like carnival acts on a golf course for money. What kind of sick fuck is this guy?
He's very eccentric.
For sure. Well, we wish the best. We are big fans of Saudis here. I love them. I love a culture of rich people who smoke and a culture of quiet women. Yeah. And I've never in the world been around Saudi women and went, oh my God, will they shut up? It's never happened. They are a quiet group of women. And I'm also, everyone's like, oh, they're being abused with the thing. I'm like, you know what? I don't think so. They seem happy and I'm not bothered by it. Mm-hmm. So let's stop going around the world and telling everybody how they're being abused. And because all we do in this country is tell people how they're not being abused. They go, well, they can't take off their thing. The abaya or the burqa, whatever it's called. Although women in Saudi Arabia can apply for driving licenses without needing permission from a male guardian, they still need that permission to travel abroad. And that is fine. That's absolutely fine. I mean, Ida, what is your issue with that? You're a modern Arab woman.
Yeah. I mean, I'm Iranian, so I think there's a little like beef with Arabs and Persians.
Why?
Listen, I don't mind them
it's all
staying
the same
there
to me.
Yeah, y'all eat hummus.
I mean, listen, I live in America, so it's practically all the same to me too.
When's the last time you were in Iran?
God, when I was 6 or 7.
Oh, so you don't remember anything?
No, I remember it. I'm vague. I remember as much as I need to remember.
Right.
To be an American citizen.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I like the Iranian culture. I don't mind the Saudis staying there if that's what they choose to do. I don't think they have any choice, but I have no opinion one way or the other.
Here's my thing. Is it oppressive to the women? There's an argument to be made that having to ask for permission to travel is oppressive.
Yeah.
There's also an argument to be made that it's a better way to do it. You know what I mean?
If you're a man, Saudi Arabia is a wonderland.
Oh,
that sounds incredible.
Yeah. It's like Sam Talent. I don't want to give away his joke, but he has such a great joke where he goes, blankets for the boys. He goes, you know,
Muslim Muslim heavens for the boys.
Yeah, he has such a great joke that we've now given away. But the point is, I think, whatever, he's done it a bunch. The reality is, I don't get involved. I don't tell people what to do in my own country, and I don't tell people what to do in Saudi Arabia. And if the women are not into it over there, they can, you do it. They can do another thing. They can do another thing. But
Yeah.
You know, I'm not like one of these guys who's like, you got to do it like we do it. Do it like you do it. But I'm very big fans of the Saudis. And I think, and I really like what they've done for Beverly Hills. And, no, truly. And I like just the kind of vibe. I like the vibe of Beverly Hills. I like the big Rolls Royces and the bling. And a lot of that's very Persian. But I like that. I like that. And it's for me. And so we wish them well. And I hope this LIV golf thing is good. And I hope that it's fucking blinged out. Like, I hope it's like Saudi style, like the caddies. You said maybe they'd be like little pink Rolls Royces. And I just hope that it is fucking awesome. I hope it's not like this waspy, boring sport that, you know, who cares? I want it to be really, really cool again.
Yeah, they're very gaudy.
They're gaudy.
They're very ostentatious. Like they're very in your face. But the women enjoy none of that, I think.
Well, we don't know what they're enjoying. That's the great thing about the culture. It's a mystery.
Yeah.
They could really be having fun.
You're right.
The other thing is they might be having more fun than we know. It might be fun to be covered all the time. You're in your own little world and you're giggling.
Yeah.
And you're laughing with your friends.
Just ask for permission to have fun.
Who needs to travel abroad, first of all? I mean, can you imagine can you imagine American women figuring out a good reason to travel abroad? Why do you want to go abroad? Get drunk in your yard. You're not going to learn anything. American women aren't going abroad to learn things. They're going to get fucked up and accuse some poor sailor of rape.